Aerofield said my bad. It reset.
Be honest, do you have a snore fetish? That sucks. Whatever. Did you get on a streamer award or a streamer university?
I got that real good.
That was loud.
Vasu 619 said no, just asking. JHFKBF said hey, what's up?
Hello.
XT4RKS said I asked 100 women what shampoo they use. Only one told me. The rest of them asked me how I got into their shower. Benjamin K8 said this is good for your average stream views.
Is
Eddie
it?
Navire said does the temperature aren't too high for spraying? Aerofield said Vandy only drools Vandy I
No,
2 Ps.
it's only like 15 degrees out actually. Yeah, my stream did end. I'm getting all my alerts. It's only 16 degrees out right now, so perfect temperature for spraying.
JHFKBF said what's your favorite Simpsons moment?
Simpsons? The movie maybe? The movie has a lot of memories for me. Or no, the Universal Studios ride has a lot of memories. Simpsons memories. A TV show though, I don't really know. There's so many episodes, I don't even know which one to.
Aerofield said Spiderpig LUL.
Spider Pig.
JHFKBF said do you like Mo?
I guess so. I don't really have any feelings about him.
Petty Navire said OMG degrees Celsius or Fahrenheit?
Celsius. I think it's like 64 Fahrenheit is what it says on here. I don't know how accurate that is.
XT4RKS said Kelvin?
Yeah, Kelvin.
Benjamin K8 said Spider Pig. Spider Pig does whatever a Spider Pig does. Aerofield said Celsius or better okay.
I agree.
Petty Navire said at Petty Navire LUL. Petty Navire said at XT4RKS LUL.
Okay, we gotta go fill. Hopefully there's no traffic in the way.
Manu Butek said hello. I'm
Hello.
a curious Montrealer, and Martial Captain recommended your channel to me yesterday. XT4RKS said empty already?
Marshall Captain. Oh, I'm gonna have to figure out who that is. Welcome in. Yeah, empty already. You can go through liquid pretty quick on this thing. And of course there's a train crossing that I'm gonna be stuck behind.
Team Workwo said salad Manu. Benjamin K8 said I added you to my recommended channels list, Mandy.
Oh, thank you.
Said choo choo.
That's very kind of you, thank you.
Manu Butek said at Team Workwo hello.
Oh, here's where...
XT4RKS said flash the high beam at the train to move out of the way.
Right, I'm sure that'll definitely work. Everyone knows that the train actually, like, just does whatever everyone else tells them to do.
Cellsmoker 777 said I'm train positive.
You're train positive.
Austere
Okay,
here
fine.
said you mind if I poop in here?
I'd prefer if you didn't. If I'm gonna be honest. Where did how the
Airfield
fuck
said
did I
keep
get-
thinking. XT4RKS said bruh. Benjamin K8 said at Cellsmoker 777 autism. K-Mom said what are you spraying today? WL said hello waving.
Herbicide and fertilizer. Hello, welcome in. guy, and then there's someone on the other side of the tracks. That's the worst.
Cholo Violence said, what happened? I come back and you were offline.
I don't know, I disconnected.
RKS said these plant are lazy man. They can't even spray themselves.
It disconnected for some reason.
Cholo Violence said, Vandy, did you open my stupid picture while I was gone?
Oh no, I didn't.
Kanong said at XT4RKSLUL.
Let me open it now while I wait. No way! No way. Oh wait, that's not what you just sent me. Oh my god, double no way.
XT4RKS said, is the brake on? Feels like we're creeping forward.
Yeah, we were creeping forward.
XT4RKS said NBM.
We probably were creeping forward. My brake was not on.
XT4RKS said power line counter still 0. Train counter JHFKBF said, what are you driving?
A Rogator 1300. It's a sprayer. Sprays stuff in the field.
Dapper60 said, I used to work for the railroad. Even we had to spray for weeds.
Yeah, weeds are awful, awful,
Benjamin
awful.
K8 said,
They're so annoying. Weeds will find a way no matter what. And I think that's poetic.
Cholo Violence said, see, you were scared for no reason.
Well, the way you said everything was very
Benjamin
ominous.
K8 said, do you know what else is poetic?
What? A poem?
Benjamin K8 said poems. XT4RKS said poetic weeds? How do you even get rid of those?
Poetic what? You give him a bad grade. You play some rap music.
Cholo Violence said, I just said if I could send you a picture that I thought was funny, lol. Benjamin K8
right.
said, well, you got it. GG Vandy smart. Cholo Violence said, very ominous.
No, but you said like,
Airfield
are
said,
you
that
still
video
mad at
there.
me? Something like that. Oh, I need a drink of water, but I can't.
know you're back.
Why
You
would
only
I be
didn't
mad?
forget the lyrics.
Doug, why are you going in front of me? Oh my god, my Shayla. He's such a cute duck. American Coots are so cute.
Cholo Violence said I hid the rap video on the FAQ as an Easter egg. But Arafiel said
Sick and
save the
twisted.
dogs.
Sick and twisted. I don't. Yeah, the dog like tried to go across the road. It was.
XD4RKS said dogs. Do ya like dogs?
Dogs? Yeah, I like dogs.
Cholo Violence said you gotta solve the puzzle to find it like animal bel kappa. Benjamin K8 said Andy likes toes confirmed.
Ew. Oh, those kind of dogs.
XD4RKS said the accent from the movie Snatch sounds funnier. Cholo Violence said I heard that is toast and I was like, well duh, who doesn't?
Oh, toast. Oh, you said toes. I was like, okay, very confident in your fetish.
Benjamin K8 said KEKW. Cholo Violence said he did say toes, but I heard toes. Had to double check. XD4RKS said can't really laugh it off now brah. I play Farrell said Kachia. Arafiel said rogue face. Builder 404 said we will you will.
Very cool, thank you. Okay, let's go, Phil. I still can't get over who asked me if I could wear normal clothes. Or why don't I wear normal clothes? What does that mean?
94 said good job.
Thank you.
Cholo Violence said why did this Phil take so many jugs?
I don't know. It's just the brands we're
94
using
said colon
come
3. Benjamin K8 said
like
lololol.
that. It's different chemicals than last time. Like we're not using glyphosate anymore. We're using
Cholo
more
Violence
specific.
said IDK that guy already got a timeout before and he don't seem to learn. Cholo Violence said the poet himself. Arafiel said spiel. Builder 404 said EIEIUUUUMMA.
E-I-E-I-O. Ready?
XD4RKS said the dude with the titties. Arafiel said Fashion Vandy is too based for chat.
Dude with the titty. giving dinosaur. What a weird bird. T-Rex. Yeah, that's kind of giving. Okay, hold on. spell I've ever had to do ever in my life, ever. The wind is crazy. 27 bottles, bro. 27 bottles. No, we're not leaking. It will. No, sometimes, you know, some days are just not as stream friendly on the farm, you know. You going to sleep, Darks? Have a good night's sleep, buddy. You gotta hear your voice back. The TTS phone died, but I plugged it in while I was filling. Let me also text my dad. Check my phone. LW 2026? I don't know what that is. Absolutely. But I remember it was about like poverty. Like I don't know if my mom explained it to me or I figured out, but it was like a storybook about like being poor.
51GM Foreign said, do you have any inflatable water toys? Would be nice to use them in the water ponds.
I'm not going out there. Not out there, guys. Come on.
Cholo Violet said they take bread and slice it, then get it wet with tap water and put sugar on it, and my grandma would be fuming so much sugar was missing.
We used to eat, using water's crazy, but we used to use butter, and then we'd put cinnamon and brown sugar on top of it, and it's so good. But I've heard, like, if you do the same thing with, like, butter and sprinkles, it's called, like, fairy bread.
John M. Back said, face rolling on the floor laughing. Face rolling on the floor laughing.
Water's pretty crazy.
Face rolling on the floor laughing. Face rolling on the floor laughing. Face rolling on the floor
Holy
laughing.
damn, was that funny? That must have been a funny one, guys.
Face rolling on the floor laughing.
Face rolling on the floor laughing.
Face rolling on the floor
Why'd she say that one different?
Face rolling on the floor laughing. 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 Benjamin K8 said, y'all are weird. Cholo Violence said, well, they were 7 broke-ass kids tweaking for some sugar. What can you do? 51GM Foreign said, bread with maple syrup.
Honestly, like, as far as feeding kids go, that's pretty cheap, so grandma should be happy.
Airfield said, my grandma doll was made of cardboard Vandy I2 rags.
I used to have paper dolls like that, where it was a doll cut out of cardboard, and then you could take, like, clothing and you'd, like, fold the tabs over top. I had a lot of those as a kid. I loved them.
Cholo Violence said, OMG, those were so much fun. John M. Back said, hi everyone.
Hello.
I love you all.
Wow. What a nice guy.
Cholo Violence said, and you could use a thingy on the arms to make them spin and shit. Airfield said, dressed to impress cardboard Vandy I2 yippee.
Literally, back in the day. That's how they used to do it before y'all had computers. You spoiled kids in your iPads. I used to play, my dress-up dolls were cardboard. Just the way God intended.
Benjamin K8 said, Kapoopers. Not a Skiller one said, when you gonna get a Farm Bill sponsorship?
I don't know.
Last 3R said, pop-up books.
Yeah, we gotta get some sponsorships going here. Why's my arm so itchy?
51GM Foreign said, farm love. Cholo Violence said, I got some Lion King toy as Christmas gift once and I cut the hair off their tails cause I thought it would grow back. Loudly crying face. Well, 19,959 said she needs a Red Bull sponsorship first.
Yeah, Red Bull. Speaking of.
Not a Spiller once said, at Cholo Violence, my sister something similar when Chet was little KEKW. Cholo Violence said, I've come a long way, what can I say? T Workto said, Monsanto sponsorship. Torbenjanik Knoxville said, energy? Airfield said, one hand opening Vandy I2 piece.
I almost didn't make it. But
Torbenjanik Knoxville said, I am out.
bye.
Cholo Violence said, I also used to think that clothes shrunk. The concept of growing was unknown to me. Not a Skiller one said, bro, I just got that flavor so good.
It's so good, it's my favorite. I'm so glad they made it a permanent flavor. Because I thought it was a limited edition, so I went and bought a bunch like a while ago.
Well, 19,959 said it's okay she got the new claw so she can do the one hand open LOL. Benjamin K8 said clothes do shrink.
They do shrink, I can vouch. And I'm definitely not gaining weight. But yeah, if you put them in the dryer, they can shrink.
Cholo Violence said low-key it looks like it tastes like licking a 9-volt battery.
Kinda does. don't like Alani's. They taste weird to me. Red Bull, these are like the best thing I've ever had in my life. I love Red Bulls. Like, I genuinely love Red Bulls. I've tried all of the energy drinks, Monsters, Rockstars, Alani, Celsius. I always prefer a Red Bull. Tropical, vanilla berry, white peach, normal. I just love Red Bull.
Cholo Violence said, what is the flavor supposed to be? I used to dabble in battery licking.
This is called iced vanilla berry. It's iced vanilla berry, but it tastes kind of like cotton candy.
Are you from D-Country, United States? Cholo
Canada.
Violence said location. Not a Stiller one
It
said
tastes like cotton candy.
Used to drink artificial sweeteners. Aerofield said location.
I mean, everything's I mean, this is artificially flavored, but it has just normal sugar. But yeah, I don't like artificial sweeteners. They taste weird to me. Like, they taste off. It doesn't taste natural. Like, I don't do like Coke Zero, like anything zero sugar with artificial sweetener. I don't do that.
Cholo Violence said, I love artificial sweeteners. Give me all the carcinogens. Cholo Violence said, with no calories. Benjamin K8
I just
said,
like sugar, good old
51
sugar.
GM4N said lotion. Benjamin
Lotion?
K8 said artificial sweetener is horrid.
I just can't, I can taste a difference, and it's not as good.
Not a Stiller one said, I'll take the diabetes LUL.
I mean, I don't consume like a fuck ton of sugar outside of drinks. Yeah, I do. Me when I lie. I don't know, whatever. Whatever.
Cholo Violence said, I can taste the difference too, but
Yeah.
I do love the savings in calories low.
That's fair.
How said Jen has one hot.
Hi. I just don't calorie count. Because, I don't know. Calorie counting is a slippery slope for me. We're all gonna die one day. Who cares if you die a little pudgy or not? But that is like I said, that's why I only like the little ones.
Noted.
Oh.
Cholo Violence said, yeah, I get you. I had the opposite problem though.
That's fair.
Nine said, I am curvy and improv. Plekado said, did you have a nice vacation from work?
Well, just because I wasn't streaming, unfortunately, I never really like had a full day off from work. But I have been enjoying having the extra help so I can relax more, without a doubt. There's nothing growing right here. Weird. Soil must be salty or something.
Aerofield said, big bad. Plekado said, what are you drinking? Benjamin K.
Ice berry Red Bull. Iced vanilla berry Red Bull. Best flavor in the world.
Zero I put into my body allows me to put a taco inside it instead me.
See, I'd rather do a taco and a full fat Coke. I don't care. I don't care. But I think everyone's just better off if they just do what they want to do with their diet. I'm coming from a very lucky place where I don't have to care about my calories as much. But that's also not true because I have gained weight recently. My mom keeps calling me fat. So, like, maybe don't listen to me. Trying to use one hand's kind of crazy. I feel kind of crazy right now.
T a man's job? Benjamin K8 said in cold. Cholo Violence said yeah, but what if I do 15 tacos? Aplekada said regular.
Isn't this a man's job? Well, I don't know, you tell me. There's a woman doing it right now, so.
Benjamin K8 said she's the best girl in her field. Airfield said good genes. Benjamin K8 said fat bad. Cholo Violence said I'm not trying to convert y'all to zero so pops. But for me the switch was good for me.
That's fair.
Workco said has mom ever been on stream?
Yes, she has.
Lekada said if you can have a real vacation where would you want to go into? Iman Keeman said hi.
Ooh, I'd love to go back to like Italy or Switzerland again. I would just go to a really, really fancy resort somewhere overseas and just... My vibe right now is all-inclusive resorts somewhere in a really fancy area, rich area in Italy, where I can just drink and sleep in the pool and go to wineries, and that's what I need right now. That's my vibe right now. You like flat soda? Oh my god, I'm the opposite. If I open a soda, I need to drink it immediately. I need to open it. Well, you know what? A woman created the computer, so. And also. No, I just want to be in a resort and just sleep and read and play video games all day.
Violence said flat soda gives me more depression than winter.
No, literally, I hate flat soda. I can't drink flat soda. I chug it as soon as I open it, and then otherwise I like hate it. That's why I haven't even put this down yet, because I'm just gonna chug it back. Because once I put it down, it vibrates around so much that I'm gonna lose all of the carbonation. I lose it all.
Benjamin K8 said Charles Babbage created the computer.
Your mom created the computer, actually. Manager of a bank, so mic drop. I don't know why I feel like I saw somewhere that a woman created the computer, but like we would never really actually even know what women actually invented.
A parent that doesn't need tech support for every little thing, Kappa.
Yeah, Cholo, you're telling me. Imagine trying to run a technology ran tractor with them. My dad called me once because he didn't know how to use the power button on the iPad. Bro, you guys want to hear this story? My dad called me and he's like, I can't turn the iPad off. Like, I don't know what's going on. And I was like, Dad, it's at the top. Just press the button really quick. Like, just press the button. And he's like, I am pressing the button. I'm like, are you pressing and holding it? And he's like, no. And I'm like, you're just pressing it and releasing it really quickly. And he's like, yes. And it's not working. I'm like, okay, FaceTime me. And he FaceTimes me and he goes, look, I'm pressing the button. And he does. And I'm like, Dad, okay, now release it. I told you not to press and hold it. I literally told you like 12 times, don't press and hold. Just press the button really quickly. And he's just like pressing and holding it. I'm like, bro, oh my God. And then lo and behold, once he just pressed it really quick, everything worked fine. I was like, brother. And it was so weird because he got the first iPad, but he couldn't get the second one. And I was like, what the fuck is happening? Creation of the computer is a team effort. Yeah, see, the first woman. Thank you. Or the first computer program. Period. Yes, okay, that was what I was thinking about. Okay, so period. Typical.
Airfield said how he plays World of Tanks, K thinking.
typical man to create a tool, but a woman has to show the man how to use a tool. Like that is for the legends. The record
said,
books.
I have a BSc in computer science and you are reminding me of my computer history.
Sorry.
Peeler said, I am a travel nurse working in Wisconsin. This looks like where I am currently working. What crop are you growing?
Wisconsin.
Benjamin K8 said cat.
I'm in Canada actually.
Is already on that airfield. Benjamin K8 said period.
Travel nurse, that's awesome. That's what my grandma used to do. Yeah, we're in Canada actually, but we've heard it looks like that area.
Benjamin K8 said Canada.
No, he plays on his computer. He's pretty tech savvy with a computer. It's just the new stuff.
And Peeler said Canada. I want to go work there sometime and see what healthcare is like there. It's good, but I think like my best friend is a nurse, and they always seem to be understaffed. I think there's a lot of staffing issues, so everyone's really overworked. But for the most part, I mean, I don't know how different it would be from the rest of the world. My son, even if he has autism, teach me how to do things on the computer. Airfield said how many solid
people with autistic are like
iPad, Bandy, I2.
Literally, people with autism are like this. Okay, you guys are kind of loud. People with autism are some of the smartest people in the world, so I believe it.
Violence said at teamwork. Did he teach you how to gift all the generous socks? W sign.
Yeah, I agree. That's W sub.
Coopers go together. Teamwork said LOL. Cholo Violence said a lot of us are neurospicy.
Yeah.
Benjamin K8 said true I am.
I'm ADHD, which isn't autistic, but it is on the spectrum.
Issues as well. We end up running pretty hard in the hospitals because of the profit models.
Yeah.
Benjamin K8
respectfully though, like it's because you guys get treated like shit. Like I'm always baffled by how bad nurses are treated in the healthcare field. Like there's not enough nurses, but like I'd rather die than be a nurse. Like you guys are the strongest people ever. I could never be a nurse ever, and then you guys get treated like shit. Like it's crazy. Comorbidity.
Benjamin K8 said 07.
Oh, okay, Brig, you have both. Wow. Yeah, they're quite similar.
Said I got over 100k league points across accounts this last week. I don't need further testing.
Oh, I thought you meant League of Legends.
It makes life very hard. 51 GM4 and said nurse cosplay when?
I did a nurse cosplay for Halloween. I did like it was like a distraught nurse. I don't know. It wasn't really a cosplay. It was more of like a OS costume.
100%. It has to be something you enjoy when it's all said and done. Traveling makes it worth it too.
Hold on, I gotta put my Red Bull down for a second.
Said Mandy thought I got into League of Legends and was about to ask me to play at Varnacar.
Ew, no, definitely not.
51 GM4 and said we hang some knocking.
You're knocking? Okay, hold on. Sorry. Is that better?
Benjamin K8 said I used to play LOL back in the day. Cholo Violence said it was crazy. Cholo Violence said give me 10, give me 10, give me 10. Airfield said airy names.
Give me 10.
Said that was
give me 10. Give me 10. No, I don't like League of Legends. I don't want to play that dumbass game.
Benjamin K8 said in black.
Spray time! Hi Maple Glades, how are you? How's your farming going? I'm so glad to be back on the sprayer. I missed it. I missed my machine.
Benjamin K8 said lead is where you go to smirk up. Van Peeler said before I became a nurse. I used to sell farm equipment. New Holland. Case.
Oh, nice. That's awesome.
Cholo Violet said not even with me, give me 10.
Give me 10.
Chris 88
Give
said,
me
hey
10.
guys, what face? Hey guys, hey guys, hey guys, hey guys.
No, I don't do that
said,
anymore,
give me 10.
Cholo. I don't do that
T-Mark
anymore.
said salad at Netflix. Demonestra said, do you have an IRL farming cake? Van Feeler
I
said
wish.
farming is where it's a...
I need to make one, guys. I need to make one.
Benjamin K8 said, do or run real quick.
Good luck with that. Good luck with the farm. Need more farmers.
Chris 88 said, hey guys, hey guys, hey guys, hey guys. Netflix said, I'm good. Back in Montreal now actually.
Oh, nice.
Saving rat. Spraying is going back home though. IRL longboard streams, photography streams incoming.
Ooh, exciting.
Joel
Oh,
Violet
so
said,
you
I'm
only
gonna
help
ask
out
you
for
to give me 10
seating then.
instead of giving you sass from now on.
I like give me 10 more.
K8 said, I'm Netflix
Give me 10.
mentioned 213 Bill I
Give me 10. Rip farm streams. I don't know. I'm already like getting sad. Like our seeder's still running, but they're probably gonna wrap it up without me on it. I'm like getting sad already. It's so funny. Like during seeding.
Yeah, seeding and I'll fly back for harvest stuff.
Oh, that makes
Double live and
sense.
whatnot.
Yeah, that makes
Benjamin
sense.
K8 said if not eaten anything.
I'm
for
always
over
so
24
tired
hours, I
during
should
seeding,
probably
but
go
now I'm
find
sad.
something.
Yeah, go eat, Benjamin. I'm already what's the word?
Cholo Violet
Nostalgic?
said, you know, I've been waiting since that episode to say that.
I didn't even consider making that like an IRL vocal stim, and now I will be. Now I will be saying give me 10 all the
said
time.
the season went fast.
Yeah, well, I wasn't doing a lot of the seeding. I was doing most of the spraying, so it feels really quick. But it actually was not.
It's bittersweet for sure.
Yeah, it is bittersweet. But I need to start preparing for
Cholo Violet said, I
Japan.
knew I'd get a chuckle out of you.
I need to start preparing for Japan. I'm actually freaking out. I need to start working on my assignments. I need to start working on my assignments. I need to start booking stuff if I want to go do stuff. I need to make an itinerary, a plan. I need a
Benjamin
plan.
K8 said you are going.
1 second.